Jingle bells, Batman smells, Robin laid an egg. The Batmobile broke a wheel and the Joker got away. Ha!
Hey.
Welcome to the Inner Circle Podcast. We are your hosts. I am Charlie with my best girlfriend, Melanie. How's everyone doing today? We are 1 week away from Christmas. I'm so
Are
excited.
we?
I'm so excited. I'm so excited because, honey, we're going to be baking and shaking on Christmas.
What's the weather? Let me look at the weather right now over there because
Well, I've been looking, so don't get scared when you see that chance of rain on me.
but you know what I like about the Caribbean rain is that it rains with the sun out.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Exactly. I'm not that worried because when you look at the hourlies, trust me, I started looking at the weather. And
Yeah.
even this week, there was some rain, and I'm like, oh, hell no. But then when you look at the day, the sun is out. It's just those certain hours of that percentage range. So,
Do you know what that means?
what?
When it rains and the sun is out, that
Oh,
means
la
is getting
bruja,
married.
la bruja se está casando, yes.
That's
La bruja se
crazy.
está casando.
But I do see it's gonna be like high 86, 85. Like
It's gonna still be in the 80s.
I want to come back looking like a rotisserie chicken.
Listen, me too. I'm not playing like God. We deserve it. And even if it's one, you let it rain if you want to. But even if it's at least one day that we get toasty and with color, there's no way I could come back from like a few days in Puerto Rico and not be toasted.
Yeah.
I'll be upset. I'll be
You
upset.
know, I have a theory. I have a theory that if you wear specific colors at the beach, you will tan faster and like harder than certain colors. Like if you wear black, obviously white, yeah. But I'm gonna try. I've never worn like a brown swimsuit, and I got a brown like bikini. And the color of the year, I think, for next year, I guess, for 2025, did you hear it? It's called Mocha Mousse or something like that. It's basically like a nice brown.
I mean, I love, you know me, I love earth tones and stuff and
Yeah.
greens and I like mocha brown.
Yeah. So I got one like in that brown family. So we'll see. Hopefully I look the same color as the bikini.
Mocha mousse, is that like the sneakers that I got for the Bad Bunny Christmas present? Is that
The darker shade.
a little
The
dark?
dark. Yeah.
Mocha brown. Mocha mousse. That's what we're striving
It's the
for.
Pantone color of the year. I used to work for Pantone, and picking the colors every year was like mad fun.
Yeah.
Um, Let me see if I could find it. Yeah, it's like, well, all you see is like freaking colors. All you see is like mousse, as in the freaking. Oh, this one. So it's like this color.
Got it. Yeah. Yeah.
Very pretty. I like it. That's more my vibe. And I have a lot of like sneakers and accent pieces that color.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited. The weather looks promising. Even if it rains, I don't care. I will be in the sand.
That and our little, I can't wait to like show that off and take pictures and all that cute stuff. Like I'm actually packing outfits just for like photo shoot, like little photo shoot. Although I'm trying to like also be smart and like consolidate and stuff. I don't want to think, but I'm like, I can just do this.
I bought like bright color outfits because I know, first of all, this summer we went to two different places. We went to DR and we went to Puerto Rico. And I felt like I was not about to, I know this sounds really bougie and bratty of me, but I was not about to repeat outfits. And I had outfits that I bought in the summer that I didn't wear that I was like, all right, I guess I'll bring those. But then other things like, when the seasons change, everything goes on sale. A lot of the summer outfits and stuff were on sale. So that's what I did. And so I got a lot of bright, cute things that match the aesthetic of our loft, our Airbnb.
It's not bougie or bratty because I agree. Like we were there just like 6 months ago, almost 5 months ago. So yeah, you don't want to repeat outfits for
4 months ago.
the pictures and the reels and stuff. Like there needs to be a difference, or in the way you also like change it up. Like you may wear a certain top or a certain bottom, but something else to change it up where it looks like it's a whole new complete outfit.
Yeah. I
So
like I like to recycle clothes, like outfits and stuff, but I also don't like to wear an outfit the same way twice.
yeah. Like this, like remember the brown shorts? Is the one when we took the like on the Puerto Rican and Dominican thing? I was wearing like
Yes.
so those were cute.
Iconic.
I had some nice pictures from that, but I can't wear that again. Those brown shorts.
Oh yeah, that's true. But you know what? A lot of the clothes that I wore to Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic, I gave them away. I donated them.
mm.
So
So yeah,
I need
so
a space.
I'm in the same boat, and I'm hoping I do have one a few. I have a few new items, and the thing is about this time in Puerto Rico, yes, it's still warm, and it
Can
can
I wear
still be
jeans?
hot. I
Like
mean,
long jeans, or does it have to be shorts?
don't bring a lot. You could bring one, but I wouldn't bring like a lot of long jeans.
No, I wasn't planning on bringing like a lot of long jeans, but I meant like one pair, like
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. And that's the thing. Even me, I'm bringing like long sleeve, like the knitwear, see-through crochet type things. I'm hoping. I got a few new things too. I had to treat myself and order like 2 or 3 things. I got myself like some black denim, short black denim, but I gotta pull it up because it kind of
like
comes to the
shorts,
knee. Huh?
like shorts.
Yeah, but they kind of come to the knee. Like I gotta like pull it
Well,
up a
are
little.
they tight or are they
They're
baggy?
tight. They're tight. They're tight.
Okay, then that's not that bad.
They're
They're
tight.
like long shorts.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I got a few new things. Not crazy. And then, trying to just pack other things that I didn't either. I didn't take to Puerto Rico. I haven't worn or posted like on my main wall or it's out there like that. So I'm excited. I'm excited.
I'm excited for the place we're staying.
I'm
Like,
excited for the place we're staying. And funny enough, speaking for myself, when we decided, because we were all staying in different places for the people who don't know, people listen to us right now. We were going to stay in different places,
mm,
basically different places. Last minute, I always kept it open where it's like, if we find something, I'm down to whatever and stuff. And thankfully, thank the good Lord to save us all economically, because people think we were rich, but it's called traveling with, like, being smart and how you
work
travel.
smarter, not harder.
Exactly. So it worked that we were looking and this place came up. And I didn't know this place was like on Reels or like on
Yeah,
like
I
out
looked it
there
up.
like on TikTok and like it's out there, this place we're staying at. So to like us book it and then like to find out that it's like I
Do
don't
you
want to
know
call
how I
it
found it?
out there. It's like it's amazing. I'm so excited.
I found it on like social media because first of all, when I found it on Airbnb, I thought it was so pretty, and then I saw like out. Should I say this? Okay, when I saw the images of the Airbnb, I saw that they tagged like an Instagram handle. And I went to the Instagram handle and I saw they have a lot of properties in Puerto
Yeah.
Rico. But what I did was I just went on TikTok. Shout out to TikTok. And I'm so sad that it's going away. But I just wrote the name of the loft and of the Airbnb, and the girl who like designed it and like did the color and the creative director basically of the loft, she has a handle and she like did like a tour, and then it went into her Instagram, and that's how I found it, and that's how I sent you the reel. But like, I'm so excited. I think it's gonna be cute, it's gonna be vibey.
We already picked our rooms and we haven't even
I
gone.
was told that I picked the wrong room.
Huh? You was told you picked the wrong room? You picked
Yeah,
it and you're staying with it.
I'm staying with the pink room because I like the room, but is the bathroom near? I love the fact that we both have our own bathrooms because, like, I am all about his and hers. Give me
Mhm.
my space. Give me my shit. Give me like my sanctuary.
And I'm gonna be taking my time cleaning up.
What do you mean?
Being a gay man is not that easy.
Oh, and I'm gonna be having all my makeup products and shit and my fucking
Yeah.
extensions like tira.
So we need two bathrooms. Listen, I haven't announced. Well, I'm not gonna say nothing yet or whatever. But we know I need this Puerto Rico trip, and I'm not thirsty for it because I just let things come to me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna be going off before I become Virgin Mary, and I'm
I'm
not
gonna
saying else till.
I'm gonna bring a speaker and sleep with that shit.
But yeah, we just we're excited for that, and I know you talk about TikTok and how you found the place on TikTok, but not to not to like throw off and switch gears so much, but Apple and Google must be prepared to remove TikTok from app stores by January 19th.
Yeah.
Lawmakers are warning. So we've been hearing about this whole TikTok thing and this TikTok going away and either sell it to us. I don't know all the logistics, but I know it started when our as some people like to call him, Theo Trump, Uncle Trump was in office. This whole thing has started, and here we are, and he's coming back into office. So TikTok lovers, I don't know if you know more information about this. I followed it loosely for a while now, but I never got into TikTok, so I don't really even care that much to really fully go deep down of why they want to take it and this and that and buy it. And but what are your thoughts? Because you're a TikTok lover. What are your thoughts?
TikTok is not as bad as I thought. Like when it initially started, it was with the little dances and shit. There's actually like a lot of accounts that have clips of like movies or TV shows that, you know, they come up on your For You page and they're kind of curated for you. There are shows that I never even seen or heard of in the past that I got to see a clip and I was like, oh wow, I need to watch this show. I need to watch this movie. I didn't really follow the whole trial with TikTok and how they want to ban it and stuff. I heard that apparently, allegedly, it has to do with something about like China taking our information, and
Yeah.
that's why. But very recently, I saw a clip of Donald Trump saying that he thinks TikTok is like not bad. So I don't know. Maybe he might not put the kibosh on it. Maybe we might just keep it. I feel honestly, I kind of feel bad for the social content creators because a lot of people go on there and like they make a living off of that. My youngest sister is a social content creator or whatever, and she's made like money off of TikTok. But as far as removing it and banning it, it sucks because it's like, so what's gonna happen? Are they just gonna fully remove it? Like, is everyone gonna move to YouTube? That's so weird.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But the point is, what they were trying to do before. Correct me if I'm wrong, because this is going back years ago. Again, like when Trump was still in office, is that they wanted to buy it. Or one of the propuestas, as we would say in Spanish, was okay. We can still run it, but we want what is it? Buy it or share of it, or buy half of it to have control over the information, whatever.
One of those. I have no idea. But all I know is I'm going to wake up eagerly on January 19 and try to see if it's still there. And if it's not, all I know is I'm not going to be following people that get on their YouTube like, oh, follow me for more content on my YouTube. Like, no, sorry.
But YouTube is where is at and where we
Yeah, but social media content creators. Do you consider us to be content creators?
We are. We are creating content. We're I mean, it could. Yes, we are.
In a weird, distorted reality. Because I'm just like, I'm just here for the vibes.
We're creating content, but some could say, well, that's different. You're a podcaster. But then, if you follow our Inner Circle page, which y'all should, we have content that we create. We travel. We're wanderlust people. So we travel. We create content off of that. When we go to concerts, we're creating content. So yeah, I guess we could call ourselves, we're content creators, or like maybe some would say self-proclaimed content creators. Listen, let's not use that word self-proclaimed because that
I got a cease and desist, child.
That word has gotten us in trouble in the past.
That phrase, not that word, but
yeah, the phrase self-proclaimed. Yeah,
I'm just here so I don't get fined. But yeah, I think with TikTok being gone, I don't know, it's just gonna be different. There are times, honestly, that I don't even go on my Instagram and look at reels. I'll go to TikTok and look at the reels there. It's funnier. It's cool to see like content creators from your area nearby, or you find out things that are happening near, or like recommendations of restaurants. Me working in hospitality, do you know how much it has saved me to find like a review from a restaurant that I've been wanting to go to, or like a bar or activity, and people are giving, they're not gatekeeping, so to speak, as the kids say. Let's not gatekeep. um but you don't get that enough on TikTok. I mean, no, not TikTok, on Instagram.
Mm.
So,
I don't
but
know. Like again, I tried, as you know, I tried, and then I'm like, we do have an inner circle TikTok as well.
yeah, I've tried to run it, and then I'm just like, I'm just here looking at videos, I'm not posting. I posted a couple of clips, but I don't know. The You are subject to like a lot of opinions and criticisms on TikTok, more so than YouTube, more so than Instagram. Them little Gen Zs and whatever generation before them, they're little savages.
Yeah.
So,
Well, listen, we have a little segment. We did ask Charlie a few weeks back, and we have some questions that I never was able to answer. So we're gonna bring back Ask Charlie, but in this case, you are here with me, so you can answer the questions as well. Some of the
hmm,
questions that were sent. So
when
here
are
we
we ever
are.
gonna do a Ask Melanie?
Listen, I can set that up. I can set that up. I usually do the Ask Charlie's for the people who don't know, is when Melanie has work related things and she can be on the episode, and I'm, doing the solo dolo thing. That's when I set up like Ask Charlie, to fill the spots and to get
Keep
intimate. So we
asking
can do
Charlie.
that
Don't ask me shit. I'm not. You can ask me as much as you want, and I will answer as much as I feel like answering.
Because what, we'll put Ask Melanie up on the gram, and the questions could be crazy.
I'm a private citizen. Y'all gonna be asking me what's my bra size. You guys are gonna ask me like weird shit. No, thank you.
But here we go. Ask Charlie. What are the questions? Who would win? That we got. Who would win in a dance battle, Ciara or Beyonce? And I didn't answer before, but I thought that was a. I'm like, okay, good question. Ciara or Beyonce? Who do you think will win in a dance battle between those two? I thought it was interesting to put those two versus each other because
I
they're
don't know
both
who
good.
asked that question because that's like random.
People trust me. They ask when you put questions up like that.
See,
Ask whatever. It's random.
Sierra, I feel like she's from Atlanta. She has a different, she grew up dancing, and I just think of 1-2 step and like the different street style of dancing, and like she's had a lot of songs where she's had choreography. Beyonce, when I think of Beyonce dancing, I think of like when she danced with Usher, the song Bad Girl. That was
Mhm.
a good, but it's like more sensual, seductive, like baby boy, naughty girl.
Mhm.
I think Sierra, because she has different styles underneath her
Yeah.
repertoire.
Because when I hear battle, I think back to breakdancing and stuff. And I grew up with, people around being Puerto Rican and stuff. Because for some reason, Puerto Ricans love breakdancing back in the days, with like house music and stuff. Excuse me. So when I think dance battle is like going like people around and a back and forth. And I try to picture that. When I see the question, I'm like, oh, that's a good question. I'm like, but then I try to envision it in my head, and I think although they're both great entertainers, they both have their different styles. I think Ciara would, in my opinion, beat Beyonce.
Yeah.
They're both great. Another question we had was, if we had a cyber. This was thought provoking too. I'm like, okay, if we had a cyber attack,
Mm.
what generation would fare better? So if we had a cyber attack, I guess they attack whatever our internet. What generation would survive or fare better? That's what I'm getting from it. Um, what's the generation before us?
Before us, wasn't it Gen X?
So basically, that's my answer.
Yeah,
Gen X
before us.
or the ones before Gen X. Like honestly,
Yeah,
possibly millennials in a sense.
millennial too. Like if you're like on the
Mhm.
like your age,
Yeah, yeah, basically.
but anything younger, like young 30s, I don't think so.
Or not even. Well, let's take the 30s away. Anything below 30, like Gen Zs and whatever we've named the new or people now in this
Mm,
generation coming up, they're fucked. They're screwed.
yeah,
As the kids say today, yeah, cooked. So
cooked.
So yeah, I think anything before millennials, they would definitely survive and do well. They didn't have the internet before; they had big cell phones, and I wonder how long that
I'm used to
generation.
dial up.
You know, they had like the computers that like it was black screen with green words. Like they
Yeah,
would fare better. Anyone before millennials would definitely survive if we had a cyber attack because they grew up without thing. Us, we depending who, like you said, age group and stuff, and how immersed thing. Millennials may somewhat in
some
the
of us
middle.
can have a detachment though.
Gen Z will be screwed. Let's just say that Gen Z and everyone else before, like after Gen Z. I think, in my opinion. Um, and then we'll do one more. What's your favorite part of Christmas? So for me, my favorite part, um, it goes back to when I was a childhood, and it goes back to my mom, and I think I've shared this on the podcast before. Um, no matter what, if it was a good year or a bad year. When I say bad year, listen, I can sit here and be transparent. We didn't grow up rich. You know what I mean? There was good years, and then there's tough years. And what I love about no, I don't want to say tough, but rough.
Not as
Not as
smooth.
not as smooth and grand as other years. Um, okay, yeah, because tough and rough sounds so bad. And it was never that tough of a thing, but not as good as other years. But what I loved about Christmas and what I always seen as a kid is that like my mom and dad, but my mom, for some reason, my mom, because she would do the trees and all that stuff, doing the best. You know what I mean? For her kids and setting that mood and that spirit, which I always appreciated since a young kid. So for me, I think I've got that instilled with me where I just love the holidays. I love the lights, but it's also about no matter what you've gone through the year, no
Mhm.
matter where you may be in the moment, financially, going through a break, whatever it may be, making the best out of it. And that's what I love about Christmas. Like just making the best, like just what I grew up from my mom and just making the best out of the holiday. That I don't know, you just feel so good. And the older I get, also because I'm a spiritual person, I believe in the creator and stuff. Like, not that I don't feel close to him throughout the year. Obviously, I do, but there's just something also about this time of year that I just feel even closer and more spiritual. So that's my favorite part of Christmas. What about
That's
yours?
lovely. My favorite part of Christmas, honestly, is the music. I love hearing the different types of music that you hear every year around Christmas time was my favorite. I would hear like my mom would be blasting Toño Rosario, Los Hermanos Rosario, listening to Esta Navidad, like that, or listening to like some, salsa, Elvis Crespo, and shit like that. I really enjoy that, and obviously the food. Hello,
Yeah.
but I know as I can definitely say, growing up, I've always had good Christmases. I've always gotten. I don't want to sound like a spoiled brat, but I never really asked for much, but I always got that and more in terms of like gifts and stuff. But it was more so like the feeling of it being Christmas time. And that radiated because of the music and like the food. Um, Thanksgiving, obviously, people make it known for like food. We spend Thanksgiving together, but I think that there's a different vibe to Christmas
Hmm.
when you're cooking and you're like with your family rather than Thanksgiving, because you're thankful for that, but you're also celebrating the birth of Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, Christmas is my favorite holiday, and this season is like my whole favorite holiday.
And
For
to
me,
piggyback on your comment about being spiritual, as I've gotten older, I am spiritual, but I was raised Catholic, and being Catholic around Christmas time is very, joyous because everything's about hallelujah, holla back. So yeah.
holla back, holla back, Shirley. Ooh, ooh. But yes, I'm just so excited. What's one thing before we let our lovely listeners go? What's one thing? Although we have our Christmas special dropping on Christmas, we're gonna give you guys a little nice fun. Our gift to you guys is a Christmas episode on Christmas, so I'm excited about that. But we're gonna get into more of our Christmas favorites and things like that, and give you guys a cute little episode. But before we go, what's one thing you are looking for this 2024 Christmas?
What I'm looking forward to is the rest of the gifts that you have for me. Uh,
We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. Our
we'll talk
gifts
offline.
next episode.
I am looking forward to spending Christmas for the first time outside of the States, basically. Spending it somewhere tropical and nice. I take that back because living in Florida, Christmas was like very, sunny and bright and stuff. And like you got Christmas lights on a palm tree, but it doesn't hit, it hits different when it's like somewhere in the Caribbean. So I'm looking forward to that. I want to have sand in my crack and a Santa hat and
Oh my God, I can see the pictures now.
girl, it's a photo shoot. I got my maleta is ready. I haven't packed like fully, but I threw everything together and I have props.
Come on, props. Now, as long as it ain't no, what is it? A bullhorn and a scepter, we're good.
No, I was gonna get you a little red nose, like Rudolph the Red Nose, and I would be like Santa Claus, but I know you're not into that vibe. So
no, I had a red nose before because remember that thing that they do around May. What is it?
It wasn't like a cancer charity thing.
They do that like every year around May, and they sell that red nose, and it's something related to kids. I actually donated when I was living in Miami. I donated and I got a red nose, and I actually like kept it and wore it. Like,
I'm pretty sure you don't have that anymore.
I don't have it, no. So that's the thing.
I can do your makeup, and I'll put like a red dot from my Fenty Beauty lipstick, and then do the little reindeer specs.
But one thing I'm looking for is actually spending Christmas in Puerto Rico. I was told myself I want to spend actual Christmas in Puerto Rico. I've been to Puerto Rico in December and around Christmas, but not actually on Christmas Day. And the last time, and we were talking about it not too long ago, that I was in Puerto Rico for Christmas, which is funny, the numerology and everything tying in together. We're going into 2025, and the last Christmas I had in Puerto Rico was in 1995. So I'm really excited. Yeah, 1995, because we moved back to the States, or we moved to this. I say back because obviously I was born
the year Selena died.
But yeah, we moved back to the States in 96. So the last Christmas I had in Puerto Rico was 1995. And that was what? I was 11 or 10. I had to be 10. So
28 years ago.
Yeah, so here we are, and I'm excited about it. But we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been a great, short, and sweet episode. Next week, we have such a fun Christmas jolly episode for you guys. So definitely tune in. It's dropping on. I know it's, have an episode on Christmas. Yes, we are giving you our little gift to you guys next week. So definitely tune in for that. We love you guys. Thank you guys for your support. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe, share, rate everything the Inner Circle Podcast. Follow us on our Instagram, where we have so much news and extra content there. We appreciate you guys. See you guys next week. Ho, ho, ho.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to follow, like, share, subscribe,
Everything the Inner Circle podcast and catch us every Wednesday live at 8 p.m. on YouTube.